Hey YouTube, just wanted to get back with you with another video. So I wanted to create these videos, and I don't want to, make them a half an hour, 2 hours long, because I want to be able to give, as a new trader, I want to be able to give you, bite-sized pieces of information that you can use on a daily and weekly basis, really to just kind of take a chunk of information that I cover and then use it as a building block to move forward. When I was on Instagram, I asked a few of my followers kind of what they wanted to see. So shout out to my boy, I be Plaster. He wanted me to go through just overall market direction and stocks to look good for the week ahead. I probably won't get to the stocks to look good for a week ahead in the week ahead in this video, but I'll definitely go over market direction, just kind of what my process is for that. If we look at market direction, really there's really four key components I like to look for. And when I first started, I was kind of like trying to figure out how the hell do I find out where the market's gonna move, right? But this is kind of what I've came up with. So you've got the ES, right? So you've got your ES, your mini, your E-mini, however you guys hear traders refer to it, it's the ES futures. So what your ES futures is essentially it's your futures contracts that are traded, and it's going to give you, a future look at the market sentiments of like the S&P overall, right? So you want to look at this. You want to look at this market first because this is going to tell you during the cash session where the market may move either up or down, right? And the ES is traded, 23 and a half hours a day, 5 days a week. It's traded, all the time. So this is always good to look at to give you that market direction or market sentiment when you're looking at trying to figure out where's the market going to move. So I'll look at this, and then you've got the SPY, right? So the SPY or the S&P 500. So essentially, what the SPY is it's going to be, your top 500 companies, both small cap, which is comprised of both small cap and large cap, or mid cap and large cap companies. So you're going to be looking at the SPY in here, and then you've got the QQQ, or the tech sector, as I like to call it. And the reason why you look at the tech sector, the QQQ basically follows the NASDAQ 100, and it's important to look at the tech sector stocks because when you look at the sectors, right? The tech sector is the largest sector in the stock market, so really, and it's got the really good amount of growth stocks in there, right? Or the largest amount of growth stocks in there. So when you're looking at the markets moving, either up or down, depending on how Apple moves or Amazon moves, those bigger tech companies, that's going to probably push that market up or push that market down, depending on their movement. And then last but not least is the VIX, or once again, that fear index, or the volatility index. And you want to look at this because this really tells you, or tells me, if there's fear in the market or if there's not any fear in the market. And it works, inversely when you're looking at inverse to the stocks sector. So essentially, if the VIX is up, right, your SPY and your Q, your ES is going to be going down. If the VIX is down, then your stocks are going to be going up. So you always want to keep a good look at the VIX and try to help you figure out your market direction. So we'll go through briefly kind of where the market's at right now. So what I've done is I've drawn in this red line here, and the red line on each chart is the 21 EMA, right? So your 21-day exponential moving average. And essentially, all that means is that's the average price, right, of these different ETFs based on a 21-day period. So my rule, kind of hard and fast, is if the stock or if the sector or if the ETF is above that 21-day moving average, I'm still bullish on that stock, right? So you can see here with the ES, the SPY, the QQQ. If I'm looking at this right now, I'm still bullish. Now, granted, we're having a pullback here to that 21-day, but they're still above that 21-day moving average. So when it comes to trades, I'm going to have more of a bias, I guess, towards the call side, and I say that, and I say that, not super sternly, but I say that, just in general, just because you don't never want to go into the market with a bias, right? But if I'm looking to be one-sided at times, then I'm going to look to take more calls and puts, just because it is above that 21-day moving average. And then you can see here on the VIX, see how the VIX kind of based right here on the 12th, and now it's starting to move back up, and it's right above that 21-day, or I mean it's below the 21-day now, and you can see right here that 21-day hasn't really started flattening out yet. It's kind of starting to curve, but not really. So it's still showing to me a bit of downward sentiment. So when it comes to that fear, that fear is not going way back up, right? When I start seeing that VIX close above the 21-day and start creating a base there, that's when I get a little bit more cautious about taking call positions. And then especially if I start seeing these sectors start closing below that 21-day moving average, that's when that's when I'm a little bit more hesitant to take call positions, and I'm looking more to get into some put plays pretty quick there. So that's kind of a quick overview. That's how I like to look at market direction for the for the week coming up. And got any questions, let me know, and we'll get back with you in the next video.